I just want to say before we start the video that I'm a little bit sick, so if my voice sounds a little different in this video, that's why. And also, spoiler warning for Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles was released for the Nintendo Wii on June 10th, 2010 in Japan, and 2011 and 2012 for Europe and North America, respectively. Xenoblade Chronicles is a JRPG that took the gaming community by storm, with people acclaiming it as the greatest JRPG of its generation. This game is no doubt a masterpiece. But why is it called a masterpiece? Let's find out. Though I did warn you at the beginning of the video, there is a spoiler warning for Xenoblade Chronicles. Why is Xenoblade a masterpiece? First of all, let's look at its masterful writing and character development. Xenoblade's narrative is written in such a way that captivates the player in so many ways. The character development is also very deep. So deep, in fact, that a core mechanic of Xenoblade is developing and strengthening the relationship between you and your other party members. The dialogue of the characters is also well structured. Some lines are so quotable, like, "Now it's Ryan time," and "I'm really feeling it." The relationship between the characters is wonderful. For instance, Ryan and Shulk. At the start of the game, Ryan is the one always keeping Shulk out of danger. But later in the plot, the complete opposite happens. The story contains many plot twists, such as Dixon being the secondary antagonist, and Fiora returning later in the game. The level of the amount of dialogue in this game is flat out insane. There's so many NPCs that are completely optional, whose dialogue contains such a flair that it's on par with the glorious writing of the main portions of the narrative. You know a narrative is well written when you begin to feel emotions, such as hatred, remorse, happiness, and sadness. I must say that the writing in Xenoblade Chronicles is truly extraordinary. The vast open world is also a wonderful addition to the game. From the little town of Colony 9 to the vast open fields of the Guara Plains, Xenoblade never grows stale with the variety of locations you'll be visiting. This large open world was made on the Wii, no less. The world is also very interesting, with the amount of variety in biomes, NPCs, and enemies. If you've played Xenoblade 7 times, there's bound to be something or someplace you missed in the vast open world. Exploring every area to the fullest can take hundreds of hours, but it never gets boring because of the large number of new and exciting things you'll discover, like treasures and monsters. To top that all off, in addition to having affinity with your party members, you can have affinity with certain locations like Colony 6. Doing quests and meeting goals will make the affinity of the location grow. The deep combat system of Xenoblade is also another reason to call this game a masterpiece. The way the combat works is that a character will auto-attack when close to an enemy. But when there are special moves, also known as arts, power up, they unleash stronger moves. There are even better arts, known as talents, that every character has. All these talents are unique to each character. There are also special team attacks called chain attacks that call for all team members to start a chain of attacks. This makes the combat different every time. It never gets old. So is Xenoblade Chronicles worth buying today? Yes, it is. Sure, the original Wii version's prices are a little above average for a Wii game. That extra money is certainly worth it for the love and care Monolith Soft put into this masterpiece. If you're a little cheap, there are plenty of other ways you could purchase this wholly inspired game. First of all, you can buy it on the Wii U eShop. You can also buy it on the new 3DS. That option also includes portability, or you can just pirate it. That works too. And just to be clear, I don't actually condone piracy. Now is as good a time as ever to play the Xenoblade series. Xenoblade 2 is just on the horizon, and the series is becoming bigger after each release. So is Xenoblade Chronicles a masterpiece? Well, yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.